Post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injury are difficult to live with on their own. When you have both of them and a host of physical injuries, it can seem really impossible on some days. As a caregiver, you feel like you are literally carrying a 210-pound man through the days emotionally, and it can wear on you. It can be extremely difficult on you and the children. And we have tried to put systems in place so that we recognize his signs. We recognize when he's getting burnt out, when he is getting tired, when he just needs to rest, so that it does not spiral into something that we cannot control. Danny struggles with executive functioning. He struggles with emotional regulation. He struggles with situations that trigger emotional responses, and simple things like space. Somebody's in my bubble. 100 of those little things can lead to one giant meltdown, to one giant episode. And so my job as a caregiver is almost to walk out in front of my veteran and detonate or get rid of all of the potential roadblocks that could set him off. And that is really how I view my role, in addition to making sure that his care is where it needs to be and that he's getting the services that he needs. And it's a lot. It can be very overwhelming at times. Recognizing my own stress and recognizing my own exhaustion is important, and I'm working on it every day. Being in a marriage with a combat veteran definitely impacts your family life. There are things that our children naturally just figured out along the way, like we don't make loud noises around Dad. Nobody told them that. They just kind of figured it out. They tell their friends not to make loud noises. There's no running and screaming and banging in the house. There's no loud noises in the car. And this is just because children, they just get it. We don't scare Dad. We don't sneak up behind him. So there are things that come along with being a family member of a combat veteran that are just unspoken, and the children understand. And I guess I don't see it any different than if you had a family member who had a hearing impairment. You don't talk to Grandpa on his left side if he can't hear. You know, you figure it out. And that's just how the kids are. It hasn't taken away their joy. It hasn't taken away being proud of who their dad is. It's just a part of our life.